Written by Declan Shalvey and drawn by Andrea Broccardo, Marvel Comics released a 5-issue comic titled Alien Thor. It is here that we get to see this uber cool variant of Xenomorphs that's totally white in color and comes with some serious upgrades. This new breed or variant of the regular Xenomorphs also seems to have beef with its run-of-the-mill brethren, making it a perfect Xenomorph killer. And since Marvel is giving some serious thought to making the White Xenomorph a significant part of the universe, we thought it was time to explore the creature and dive into what it could mean for the future of the franchise. So, without further ado, let's begin. What's Alien Thor about? Alien Thor revolves around a scientist named Bachazan and her family in the year 2190. You see, by then, water had become more valuable than any other liquid. While humans were expanding to reach across the depths of space, colonization was not possible without water for the colonizers, so large corporations started sending scientists on missions to find large pockets of water on other planets. One such mission was being carried out by the chief scientist of Talbot Engineering Inc. named Bachazan on an ice moon called LV-695. As I mentioned, Bacha's family was also there with her, and her daughter Zasha would actively take part in the research. During one such routine exploration beneath LV-695's surface, Zasha found out that her ice pick was deteriorating. She had accidentally punctured a frozen facehugger with it, and its acidic blood started to corrode the ice pick. Zasha reported the incident to her mother, who immediately asked her to bring the sample back to the base so that they could be further studied. And that was the starting point of an elegant mess that would befall Bachazan and her family. The White Facehugger. Now, what's truly interesting is the color of the facehugger and the physical features of the resultant Xenomorph that we see later in the comic. We know that a Xenomorph takes some of its characteristics, like bipedal or quadrupedal stance, facial features like mandibles, etc., from its host. But facehuggers are more or less the same, unless we talk about a different kind of facehugger like the Royal Facehugger. But the one Zasha found was quite different. While it may bring an exciting and welcome transition in the alien universe, the question arises, how does it exist in the first place? Since there's little to no reason to believe that some genetic experimentation was done on this white facehugger, we can safely assume that it became mutated due to some natural conditions, which in itself is an oddity, but not entirely impossible. We know how extreme pressure and temperature can alter substances, right? I mean, coal transforms into a diamond under extreme heat and pressure for millions of years, and our icy white body was also found under the ice of the moon under extreme pressure, so it is certainly possible that it got mutated. However, could it be possible that it was really the result of an experimentation, maybe one that has not been forgotten? Or perhaps this white facehugger is the descendant of our run-of-the-mill facehuggers, you know, the next evolutionary stage of the Xenomorphs. What do you think? This is probably way too early to rightly deduce what exactly caused the white pigmentation of the facehugger, but this new breed is nothing less than fascinating and probably opens various new avenues because the resultant Xenomorph is actually a Xenomorph killer. Let's find out more about the White Xenomorph from LV-695. Icy White Xenomorph. Throughout the franchise, we have seen that Xenomorphs have dark colors. Be it the movies, comics, games, or novels, Xenomorphs range from deep blue to black, and sometimes deep gray. But that's not quite the case with the Xenomorph appearing in this comic, right? And it's not just the color, but also the physical features that are quite in contrast with regular drones. So, in Alien Thor, the white facehugger impregnates a human, and soon comes the chest burster. Well, by bursting the chest, of course. This little guy is also white and quickly hides itself, where it spends some time undergoing a rapid physical development. Once that happens, we get to have a good look at the White Xenomorph. It also has spikes throughout the length of its body, which is again unique to this particular variant. Additionally, it has this scaly hide, which is in contrast to its black brethren. But I guess the most notable feature of this breed of Xenomorph is its intriguingly unique tail. While the regular Xenomorphs have a blade-tipped tail, the White Xenomorph's tail is bristled in nature and has razor-sharp spikes that could serve as a defensive weapon, apart from serving as a weapon to slash and cut. By the end of the comic, it is revealed that Zasha's father is actually a synthetic who has been hired by his mother to help her with the exploration on LV-695. Due to the destruction of the base, he takes Zasha to an aircraft, but they get ambushed by a horde of Xenomorphs. Now, the White Xenomorph inadvertently becomes Zasha's protector as it starts to slay the black Xenomorphs left, right, and center. It almost feels like the Xenomorphs finally have an in-universe enemy that is as lethal as them and doesn't hold any bars when it comes to ruthless killing. Since it is a Xenomorph itself, it will have all the abilities of its darker brethren, along with the same vicious deadliness. This reminds me of the role that the T-Rex served in the first Jurassic Park movie, and even the first Jurassic World movie. In both films, the protagonists were up against other dinosaurs, the Raptors and the Indominus Rex, respectively, and they would have died had it not been for the T-Rex that swooped in to inadvertently save the protagonists. So is it like the White Xenomorphs are the T-Rex of the Alien franchise? Well, I will let you decide that. Personally, I love the White Xenomorph's depiction and the role it plays, but what do you think about it? I mean, I am seriously interested in reading your take on it, so do let me know in the comments.